three tight end look on the first play of the drive. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure. But it falls incomplete. And it's second down. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be second down. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And it's third down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Throwing now is Mahomes, being chased out left. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. That's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. He is going to find Hill here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. He's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now a 2nd down and 6. Here's Mahomes to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
First down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now on 1st down. It's Hill, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That's good for 28 yards. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Mahomes going to throw. Buying time to his left. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Mahomes sacked. A loss of 2 yards.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's going to go down again. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on a touchdown pass. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Now here's Mahomes. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Well, they had that great, long, methodical drive to put it in the end zone. Then they tried to bite off a little more and get 8 points. Instead, they're sitting at 6.
But didn't that feel like a decision that they made on Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, you usually say that's what they do, right?
Right. That's the best ones. The best ones do that. They take the emotion out of it. That felt like that was scripted. Hey, if we score in the opening drive, we're going to go for 2 and try and really gain an advantage.
And this is secured by the Patriots. So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Tano Passanio. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So now after the sack, Cam of the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Newton. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
As we've seen over the years, offensive coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover and put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 45 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker now to kick this one away. Demir Bird returning it. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get them.
Now he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders.
The pressure gets to him again. Tano Passanio, his 2nd sack of the night. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Forced out to his left. That's going to be caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Dance into his... And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Bird now ready to return it. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You
down.
don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now a pass dropped off here for James White, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
43-yard line.
Now Newton on first down. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. And now he'll take it and run. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
He can run for it, and he will. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Newton.
Shit.
And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Fucking black, bro.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Newton's pass intercepted by the Chiefs. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes being chased out left. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff. Because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Running room at the 50. Look out. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And all the Chiefs have it.
Kick is recovered by Kansas City.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Second half starts with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And
on first down, Mahomes steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing the 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a ball popped in the air and intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20, and he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head, because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it, and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the third quarter here. So now the Pats offense comes on, and they'll try for the 2-point conversion. They'll run for it with Michelle, and he'll find his way in for 2, and we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16.
Patriots 8.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Devin McCourty on the
more muscle up front for this second and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Buying time to his left. And I think the ball's out. but this will get
Look
out
at
of
this
bounds,
shit,
so
man.
possession
Come
will
on,
stay
bro.
the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
16 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now on first down. And it's incomplete. A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough. Mahomes firing complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. On third down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Newton on first down. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Chris Jones able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. To try again after the sack. Newton. And that is incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back, and that one ended up incomplete.
New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Out of the gun, Newton. Catch is made by Harry. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. On 4th down, Newton. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what?
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. That'll bring up second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Chris Jones in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Newton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Operating from the gun, Newton. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Stepping up, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Cam Newton keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
It's crazy, bro.
So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as he'll try to get it to a one-score game with a 2-point conversion. Newton to throw. And that one is caught. So they convert here and don't look now, but this one's back to a one-score game.
Patriots 16.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. This up past the 45 to the 47. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And going deep for him. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kansas City.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump